Hey guys, it's Miniman, and we are back with another Escape from Tarkov video. This is a video that's been requested quite a lot on my channel. I get a lot of people coming in, asking me questions, how do I improve at PvP and stuff like that. So here it is. These are some of my top tips. I am going to quickly butt in and interrupt myself here, guys. If you do enjoy the video, obviously like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. And catch me live at twitch.tv/IMinimann. I'll let you guys jump into the video. Catch you on the next one. There's probably going to be things that I miss out because there is so much to do with the PvP and Escape from Tarkov. Anyone that's ever played this game, you know how crazy and in-depth it is. I don't want to hang around too much. The video is going to be quite lengthy anyway. So I'm going to switch straight across and focus on the main things to begin with. You'll probably see my cat chilling in the top corner of the screen. That is Loki. He chills with us pretty much every single day. But yeah, straight off the bat, the things that you want to focus on are your sensitivity and your keybinds. Get your DPI to a state where you're happy. Your DPI obviously affects when you're in your menus or when you're looting and stuff, which is obviously very important in Tarkov. You may need to dive onto a body, grab a gun, throw it onto you, heals, grenades, stuff like that. So get your DPI set because that is what that will affect when you're in your menus, when you're looting, etc., etc. Here, your mouse sensitivity and your aiming sensitivity, I have this at 0.4 and 0.2. I play 800 DPI. This is comfortable for me. I do sit in a very funky position. I'll show you that in a second. But, yeah, I just feel that having this as half of your sort of movement area, your movement sense, this just works for me. Obviously, get this comfortable for yourself. I'm not going to go through all my keybinds because, again, this is just for yourself. I currently run a Logitech G502X Lightspeed. That is an absolute mouthful. But, yeah, I have loads of keybinds on my mouse. I have about 13, I think it is, on here in total. So I do use a lot of these as well. To like inspect and unjam my gun, zooming in and out of different scopes and voice lines, loads of random stuff. It's all on my mouse, but do what is comfortable for you. All right, we'll switch over to the next scene and we'll get into actually some little practice that I do. So once you've got yourself to maybe like a comfortable position with your sensitivity and all your keybind stuff, load up your PMC, jump into an offline raid. So you want to go to factory, click this little tick box here, game settings, you want to go horde and then easy and jump in. And whilst we're loading, I will actually show you my seating position. I get a lot of people saying, like, what the hell? Why do you sit like that? It's just comfortable for me, and it works, okay? Obviously, like I say, you want to do what works for you, and this works for me. So I have my keyboard slanted this way. Obviously, my WASD is here to move, and then I have my hand stretched right out, and it's underneath my monitor. It's just what works for me, okay? If it doesn't work for you, that's totally fine. Then what you want to do is to get used to running with your sense, is you want to just run around and point fire some scouts. And this is pretty much how I start off every single stream, just to warm up and get used to my sense. I will probably miss a lot of shots to start with, because I've not actually played a single raid today. But I will just go around looking for the spawns and point firing scouts. He was a little bit close. And there we go. So obviously I'm not going to do this for too long because you guys will get bored, but you get the idea. Do this at the start of every single time that you jump onto Tarkov, if you've got time, of course, and it will help you out massively. So one of the first tips I'm going to give you guys straight off the bat is to push grenade sounds. If you want examples of this, I'm going to throw up some gameplay, but honestly, this is stupidly effective, especially in close range gunfights. So we'll get into the gameplay. I'll do a little talk through of exactly what I'm thinking in these clips. Right there, the guy took the grenade out, so we're going to fly around the corner. And then I'm pretty sure his teammate does the same thing. We pick up some easy kills. In the next clip, listen closely. As soon as that grenade comes out, we just go flying down the hallway. He doesn't have a chance to get his weapon back up. We get the kill. Get a nade out. That clip's actually from a tournament. And as soon as he got the grenade out, we just fly at him. And I'm pretty sure, again, his teammate does the same. There he is. And he just doesn't have a chance to get out of the animation. This guy has actually kind of finished the animation, but he goes into panic mode. His teammate then flies at me, and we pick up the kill on the second dude. And again, just there. Grenade sound straight away, and we just fly at him. My next tip, and this is genuinely one of the biggest tips I can give anybody. Stop worrying about your ammo and just pre-fire those corners. The amount of times that I've seen people scared to pre-fire a corner because they don't want to waste 15 bullets of their magazine, only to then die and therefore cost themselves their entire kit, as well as all of their magazines. just shoot before the PMC walks round. You're more likely to get the kill, especially due to the desync and stuff like that in Escape from Tarkov. I'll show you some clips again of how pre-firing can really, really help you win more gunfights. If somebody already knows you're there, there's no point hiding, and just shoot those bullets. Trust me, it works. So this is the clip from that little screenshot that you can see. Pre-fire the corner, the guy just like peeks straight into it. Second one here, the guy comes running down the hallway. I shoot just as I see his shoulder. Second guy just run out and get the kill. These guys here, I hear two. So I actually right-hand peek the first dude, which we'll talk about later. Then second guy, I pre-fire, pick up the kill. Third one here, I've already killed his teammate, so I just pre-fire. He obviously already knows I'm there, so no point trying to hide. These ones here, I actually jump across. I see the guy, so I hear him chasing me, so I just pre-fire and swing. Then his teammate tries to come up the stairs, so we take a couple of shots. I go into the second room, and then again, I just pre-fire as I swing. Perfect. This one here, I've been in a fight with this guy, and I've already killed his teammate. I hear him coming, so I just hold the corner, right-hand peek again, and then we pre-fire, pick up the kill. Here it is, guys, the one and only right-hand peek. Let's have a look. So, guys, another very, very important tip, and this is genuinely one of the biggest ones in Tarkov, is to always right-hand peek. Left-hand peeking will get you killed, because obviously every single character in Tarkov holds the gun as if they are right-handed. It just makes right-hand peeks so beneficial, basically. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, I'm going to right-hand peek my teammate over there, and I can literally see his leg, his stomach, his left arm, his thorax, and his entire head with ease as well. We're now going to swap places, and we'll do basically the same peaks, but from the other way, and I'll show you how much of a difference it makes. So we have now switched places. We have lined it up so you can kind of get the right perspective. But I can, if I aim here, obviously I can only just actually see my mate here. He's literally hanging out ever so slightly. If I ADS like that, very hard to see him. And if I ADS like this, I can just see his arm and sort of like what I'd say that's sort of 3/4 of his head. And that is as close as I can make it. Obviously I can try and do this, but even like this, what can you see of me? Because I'm assuming you can see most of me, right?
I can see one half complete and then shoulders and head.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy. Which is why you should always try and right-hand peek in every single fight that you do, guys. Right, this next tip that I'm going to try and explain to you guys is something that I've actually taken from all the years of when I used to play Call of Duty. I just call it like the re-peek, but it's probably not what you're used to thinking of as a re-peek. I will obviously show you clips and try and talk through exactly what I do, but I will basically peek around a corner, and if I get shot, I will pretend I'm going to run away and then immediately re-peek and kind of use the re-peek and the pre-fire from the previous tip mixed in one. So this first clip here, I go to make my way up the stairs on factory, and I start getting shot from above. I immediately push out of the door and then re-peek straight away, and it just catches the guy straight off guard. This one here, I'm shooting a scav, and as I peek the corner, I get shot.
Someone's on Sniper Hill.
I hide, and for some reason, this guy just starts running away. He clearly didn't anticipate me re-peeking it. This one here, I'm so caught off guard. I'm chatting away, and as I run down this hill, well, this little ramp, I get shot. I hide and re-peek. He's just not expecting it. This one here, I was actually doing a 0 tier. I've just taken this gun off of a guy, and you see his shadow on the floor. He shoots at me, and I just instantly re-peek the corner. And again, they're just not expecting you to do that. They think that you're going to run away. This one here is actually on labs. Just killed this guy's teammate. I'm trapped in a room. I can't move. So I run across, and then again, just peek back, and they don't expect it. The next thing that I want to talk about, guys, is map knowledge. I will show you some clips of exactly how this can come into effect and how you can take advantage of, obviously, anybody that you are fighting. But this is something that I guess you can't really train. It's just something that you gain over time. The more hours that you put into Tarkov, the more that you play a map and you learn new things, you can use that, little tricks and tips. And it'll just win you more gunfights. So we'll roll the clips. I'll talk you through them. Bit of deja vu here then, guys, because it is the same clip as previous, but it actually rolls the rest of the clip. So yeah, the little re-peek on this guy. Bang. I hear the rest of his teammates coming. So this is where the map knowledge bit comes in. We hear the metal. So they're both running up. We kill one. The other guy is stood there. So what am I going to do? Am I going to try and hold that right-hand peek? What I'm going to do is I heard a bit of footsteps, but we're going to drop down behind him. He has no idea. Second clip here, I've just spawned in on a labs raid, and because I know the spawns due to the amount of hours that I put into the game, again, I run straight over to the spawn. AADS. This isn't ideal, don't get me wrong. This does need looking into, but I don't really know what BSG can really do about this. We kill this guy, he has a teammate. Bang. 2 easy kills. This particular raid here, I've killed a couple of guys, but there was also a few guys that were already dead in Stronghold. So I go over to this guy that I didn't kill, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. You can actually see this area from Skeleton. AADS, I see a guy, and I'm like, oh, okay. That comes down to some map knowledge, and then we just pick up the easy kill. And it's as simple as that. This one here, there's 2 guys that have me trapped. The resort is where I play a lot. So I'm actually going to do the little drop down, run along second floor. This is basically because the audio is so bad in Tarkov right now as well. So I'm able to run all the way behind them. And they're still looking at where they think I was a minute ago. But again, that is map knowledge of knowing where you can drop down and wrap around. And again, similar situation. I go up. There's 2 guys. So I'm just kind of abusing the audio and the fact that I know this map so well. I'm behind this guy. He has no idea. I run this way. The other one's now going to push up. So I drop through the hole. I run back this way. I've just heard him run above me. I take a couple of shots to make him think, oh, well, I'm that way. And now I'm stood underneath him. This next section of this video is a very touchy subject. As I'm recording this, currently we are playing Wipe .13 in Escape from Tarkov. And the audio is probably the worst it's ever been. So it's quite tough to actually put this into a PvP guide. But honestly, the audio is one of your biggest tools when it comes to winning fights. And making sure that you actually abuse the audio when you are fighting against a 2, 3, 4 or whatever team that you are fighting. Run around, make noise, make them keep having to question, is that you, is that you? And they're talking to their teammates in Discord, trying to figure out whether that's their teammate. People are going to be hesitant and just take advantage of that as much as you possibly can. But I do understand that right now in Tarkov, as I make this PvP guide, the audio is probably the worst it's ever been. So it's quite tough to throw this one in there, but I've still got to do it. And yeah, we'll look through some clips and we'll see how I do. For this section, guys, I'm going to show every clip twice. Once with me talking and once with me not, so you can actually hear the audio. This one, I hear a wooden footstep. I know the guy's in the room to my right, and I know it's a 3 or possibly a 4-man as I saw them enter the resort. Kill the first dude. This guy's clueless. His teammates probably shouting in the Discord and saying, oh, he's upstairs, and then the next 2 guys are just sat on the stairs. They don't know what's going on. Word of advice, do not sit on the stairs if you enter the resort or in any building. I'll now roll the clip without me talking. I'm good, thanks. Let's go! So, in this next clip, you will see me slowly move my PMC sideways. I will gradually move around as I'm hearing audio. Then I actually hear a bush rustle. That's quite hard for me to say for some weird reason. And I know that the only bush next to me is the one right next to this building. So we just peek the corner and we pick up the easy kill. This next one here is a pretty crazy clip. You won't notice how I actually do this in the first time round. But listen to the single wooden footstep as this clip replays. And it's just pretty disgusting. So basically what I'm trying to showcase with these clips, guys, is a little bit of map knowledge along with how the audio works. You will have seen this clip already, so I can talk through this one again. But you will have seen at the very start there, I actually twist my character's head using the free look mechanic. What that allows me to do is if somebody is directly in front or directly behind you in Tarkov, it actually makes the audio go a little bit strange. So by twisting my head, it actually makes it so that I can kind of navigate where the audio is coming from. I'll continue to talk through this particular clip. So obviously you've now seen it 3 times. But yeah, there's the little head twist. That's something that you really, really want to take advantage of. If there's a grenade explosion anywhere on the map, twist your head slightly. Try and work out whereabouts it's coming from. And yeah, it's just The audio can really be used to your advantage if you know how to use it. Knowing which rooms have glass or wooden floors, and when someone jumps, knowing exactly what they do, as this next clip will now showcase. So, in this particular clip, the guy's sitting in the room opposite 301. We're voice lining each other. And then I actually hear him jump. Because of, again, my map knowledge and understanding of the game, I know that when he's jumped, he's more than likely jumped off of the balcony of 301. Because I'm then hearing no more footsteps or no more audio nearby, I assume he has made that jump. I peek down the stairs, and there he is. This guy was actually a really good player, very high-level player. So we move around. He attempts to wrap around the similar to myself. And I just pick up the easy kill.
Just let us pass and you will be spared.
Right there was the jumping audio. If you do actually want to rewind the clip, that was the jump just there. And again, a little bit of map knowledge, a little bit of audio, a little bit of understanding of the game. As soon as I've heard that jump, I know that he's jumped off of the balcony of 301 and that he's going to try and push up behind me because the vertical audio in Tarkov is so bad that he's going to try and abuse it and come up from behind. The last couple of pieces of advice that I want to give you guys is that in every single gunfight you engage in, I want you to drop your bag before you get involved. It just enables your character to move faster. My chat laugh at me all the time because I literally lose my bag. Probably about 20 times per stream, if not more. But I'll drop my bag and then engage in the gunfight because it makes your character able to move faster. That's basically it. It just enables you to move quicker, run between cover. You don't lose your stamina bar as fast. Obviously, right now it says like I'm weighing 29.5. I have it keybound to a certain key. I could drop my bag. I'm now weighing 25 kilograms, and that means I can just move a little bit quicker. I can maneuver, and then I'll just have to go back and get my bag after the fight. The next little tip I want to give you guys is to bait your heals. Obviously, if you've got any kind of body part that's injured, if you're in the middle of a gunfight and you actually run into a room or you run around a corner and the guy knows that you're there, obviously you can press your heal key and then you can spam click on your mouse to actually cancel the animation. But the other person will hear you doing that, know that it's probably going to take a couple of seconds, and they'll try and push into the room and you can catch them off guard. So if I was to do it here, I can literally bring it up, bang, and my gun comes straight back up. And you can cancel it kind of at any point. It just kind of has to reverse the animation. Then you can carry on shooting. So it's a good way to get somebody to push you. You can catch them off guard. So there we have it then, guys. They are my main PvP tips for Escape from Tarkov. They can be implemented on pretty much any map in any situation, apart from those odd times where you just get head eyes from the middle of nowhere. But yeah, obviously, try and implement those into your game. They will improve your PvP. You will 100% win more gunfights. But my final tip, the most important tip, is do not panic. You will hear people, you'll hear the audio, people will be running at you, and the first thing that people start to do in Tarkov is they just panic. Don't. Gear fear is pointless. Just get involved in the PvP, enjoy it, you will improve it the more that you get involved, and then you'll just enjoy the game more. Don't worry about losing the gear, don't worry about losing guns, it comes and goes. That is Tarkov, and like I say, if you've enjoyed the video, guys, please like. Comment down below if you've enjoyed it. If you want any extra tips, there are other things that I can explain to you guys. Just didn't think they were worth throwing in this video. And subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace out.